When we think of history, we think of wars, monarchs, ancient civilizations, and their downfall. But history can also be found in more ordinary things in life, from the food we eat to the pets we own, even the sports teams we so ardently love watching. Each sports club and their own identity, stadium and fans are all united under a distinct palette of colours. But why do certain clubs wear blue, while others bear bold red, white, or even yellow? Join us as we explore the biggest league of the biggest sport on earth, finding out how each and every current Premier League team got their iconic kit colours. Norwich's first kit was a half-white, half-sky-blue kit. Legend has it that Frederick Gayton, a Norwich player in the club's infancy, convinced his teammates from former club Blackburn Rovers to join the Norfolk club. They thus adopted the same colours as the Rovers, but by 1907, the club was widely called the Canaries, after the local canary breeding industry. The canary yellow and green colours of the bird thus became a staple on their kits. Until 1965, Norwich played in black shorts. However, in a game against Leyton Orient, where the teams' kits clashed, Norwich wore green shorts. The local press stated that fans seemed smitten with the change, and green shorts have been a part of Norwich's kit since 1971. Southampton are a club who have stuck with one colour scheme throughout the years, but have had a variety of patterns. A red sash on a white background was their first ever design in 1885, before checkers and halves were also experimented with. Now, there isn't a direct reason as to why, but the best explanation is that the colours were representative of the city, as they represented the houses of Lancaster and York. Both houses were responsible for expeditions commencing from the port city. Stripes were introduced in 1896 and said to have been a result of the large number of Stoke-born players lobbying to replicate their native club Stoke City's kit design. In terms of shorts, black shorts gradually became standard, succeeding the original navy blue at the beginning of the 1950-51 season. As to why black was chosen, that's not an answer that we can find. There have been a few deviations from stripes ever since. Their first ever kit pattern was reinstated for their 125th anniversary in the 2010-11 season. Vertical white bands and controversial all-red strips were also seen in recent years. Tottenham share history with Norwich in that they too first adopted the colours of Blackburn Rovers. The strip was adopted when the players cancelled a game in 1884 to spectate a fascinating Rovers victory in the FA Cup. But after brief stints in red and brown and gold stripes, it was ultimately white shirts and navy blue shorts that the club settled upon. This was in the hopes of channeling the success of the most decorated club in England in the late 1890s, Preston North End. But one noticeable thing about Spurs is that they wear all white in cup competitions. Manager Bill Nicholson was said to have started this trend in the 1960s. Some say that it was a tribute to Real Madrid in European competitions, but the more widely accepted cause is that white would be more visible under the floodlights as most games were played in the evening. Yellow highlights have also been visible on Spurs' kits. This originated from an away kit in 1958, which was worn to, again, be visible in floodlit games that the Lily Whites played in. Watford's gold and black are the youngest colours in the Premier League this season. Prior to it, Watford wore a variety of colours such as yellow and red, along with black and white stripes. But financial difficulties in 1927 prompted a change to blue and white as the black was too mourning. It seemed that the blue and white would become a staple, but Watford made a radical change to amber tops and black shorts in 1959. One potential cause is said to have been the dominance of Wolverhampton Wanderers, leading to the adoption of their colours. That, combined with the fact that the Hornets won 2 promotions and made it to an FA Cup semi-final within the next decade, meant that the colours were here to stay. Eventually, gold became the yellow we know and love today, being seen in stripes, shorts, and whatever that is. Red highlights and shorts have also been seen on Watford's kits, and it could possibly be derived from its early crest, a red hornet, or it could have been a tribute to the Watford kits of the early 1890s. West Ham were founded as Thames Ironworks FC and adopted the Union Jack as their crest, hence the Hammers first wore navy blue shirts. Soon after, the London club brought out Castle Swifts FC, adopting their blue shirts and white shorts. Claret and Blue first came about in 1899, where nationally famous sprinter Bill Dove beat 4 Aston Villa players in a race, from which he received a claret and blue Aston Villa strip. He passed this on to his son Charlie, a Thames Ironworks player, and ever since, claret and blue have made up the distinct West Ham kit. But for a brief period of time in the early 1900s, blue was the primary colour. Wolves have one of the most unique colour schemes in the league this season. Originally founded as St. Luke's FC, they wore the school colours of blue and white stripes, before switching from blue to red. However, a kit clash with Sunderland in the 1890-91 season resulted in Wolves wearing the shirts that they had worn along the journey, leading to the FA mandating distinct colours for each team from that point onwards. Wolves' distinct colours started from blue and orange before black and old gold stripes became the norm. These contrasting colours were most likely inspired from the municipal colours of Wolverhampton, derived from the motto, "Out of darkness cometh light." Over time, the stripes were a drop for plain gold shirts, while the shade of gold became lighter and shifted towards a more orange shade. And that concludes part 3 of how every Premier League team ended up wearing their kit colours. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.